I guess everything about Sachin Tendulkar will be big news. But when Tendulkar writes a book, when he writes his own book, it is huge news. And so everyone's been scrambling for their copy of the book and looking to see what's new in it, what they didn't know about it. And for someone like me who's followed his career right from the time he was a 14, 15-year-old, I thought I knew a lot of what was there in it. There is the reference, of course, to Greg Chappell and the problems with Greg Chappell, but you knew about that. You're hearing about it in his own words. The references to the disappointment on the Dravid Declaration that so shook India at the time that it happened. Yes, but we knew a little bit about that. The disappointments of captaincy and the 120 match in Barbados. India were bowled out for just 81. He talked about getting out in the middle of the night, still not knowing about it all. We all knew about that. So in a small blog, what is the one thing that strikes me about the book? And it just hits you. He says midway through that cricket's a game that you play from the other end. Think about it. You're the batsman. There's a bowler bowling from the other end. You've got to play the game from your end, right? You've got to think, right, where's the ball coming? Are my feet right? Am I in position? Is my head aligned? Is my elbow up? Am I playing with the field? In my mind, do I know where the field is? Do I know where the gaps are? Should I hit in the air? Should I hit along the ground? Cricket's a game to be played from your end, right? And yet he says, no, cricket's a game played from the other end. Because if you're thinking all the time about your footwork, if you're thinking all the time about whether your shoulders are aligned, as I said, then you're not thinking about the ball that's coming at you. You're not thinking, what is the bowler's plan in bowling to me? What kind of, is he setting me up for something? Can I watch the ball out of the hand and see, is the shiny side on the other side? Am I starting to think like the bowler on how I'm going to get myself out? And so he said, when I was set, when I was playing well, when I was at the top of my game, I always played the game from the other end. When I was not doing well, I always played the game from my end because my insecurities were at my end. When I was doing well, there were no insecurities because now I was thinking about the bowler. Now look at it from the bowler's point of view. You're just running in and you're thinking, am I going to bowl a no ball? Will I run onto the pitch? Should I go just wider of the stump? Should I move my fine leg a little bit finer? Will he play the lap sweep against me? You're thinking of everything from your end. You're not thinking, how am I going to bowl the batsman out? How am I going to set him up? So when the bowler is bowling well, he's playing the game from the batsman's end. When the batsman's playing well, he's playing the game from the bowler's end. It's a simple thought actually. The more you think about it, the more you realize it, but it doesn't always strike you. There are many things in the book that I'm sure a lot of people would realize. This was the one that hit me in the first draft. If you want to stay up to date with all my video blogs, hit the subscribe button.